Hello, this is Deborah with Black Education TV. Now, before you, you see the image of a little Nigerian girl, age 5, and she has been dubbed the most beautiful girl in the world. Now, you will get no arguments from me on this because I've always believed that melanated children have a beauty that is unmatched. Now, we know that the world has established their own standard of beauty in which that's their prerogative. But when I look at children, such as this little lady here, her hair is beautiful, her skin is beautiful, her eyes are beautiful, everything about her is beautiful. And it's unfortunate that in this world, this type of beauty is not celebrated, you see. And so to see this story, in which I'm thankful to you, Sister Yadina, for sharing these images, it reminds me of another story that I've been meaning to talk about. Benny, I forget his last name, but he's a model, and his little girl looks very similar to this young lady here. Two very beautiful little girls, and they have beautiful hair, beautiful skin tone, beautiful eyes, everything, and they look confident in their beauty. And the fact that they are models and images are going viral, it shows that there are those who can appreciate real, true beauty. You see, it's nothing wrong with believing that other people are beautiful too, but when you make the standard of beauty something that other people are made to feel less than or lower than, you make a standard of beauty, and you use policies to tell a young lady such as this, no, you can't wear your hair like this at school. You can't wear your hair like this at work. It's distracting. When you use policies and things of that nature, a system to kind of downplay this type of beauty, that's when it becomes a problem. When you're saying, no, this is the standard. Your hair has to be straight. It has to be pulled back. It has to be done this way or that way. And therefore, young women like this young child, should I say, are not allowed to feel free in their own beauty. But I'm so glad to see that she was dubbed the most beautiful. These images are very, very beautiful, very tastefully done. And her being a little Nigerian girl, I don't see too many times where they will allow African models to have such a title, you see. But I'm glad that this story made it out there because she is indeed beautiful. There's a lot of beauty on the African continent, in the African American community, in the African Caribbean community, Afro-Asians. I mean, all around the world, there are beautiful African or dark-skinned women that do not get the type of publicity that they should. They've been put on the bottom. But when you look at this natural beauty, kissed by the sun is what I call it. What else can you say? These young people, these young women, these women, whether old or young, they have been kissed by the sun, and they are indeed beautiful, and they deserve to be celebrated just like everyone else. I don't believe that there needs to be a standard of beauty. I believe beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I don't believe that there should be a standard of beauty, meaning they're always putting people of lighter skin as the standard. I mean, on every product, on every film, everything we see, everything we are surrounded by, they show their standard of beauty as someone that is light or white. And that is not fair to those who may be African or African American or any type of melanated skin tone, or Afro-Latina even. Even they are pushed to the back, while the lighter Latinos are pushed to the forefront. You see, standards of beauty are not fair, especially when you have media that is dominated by those who establish the standard of beauty as someone who looks like them. You see, it doesn't allow for fair judgment. You see, when everyone is thinking that this is what beauty looks like, you have young women like this young woman is so beautiful, young girl. I keep saying woman. She's a little girl. She's only 5. But you have young women young girls just as beautiful as her, young women who grow up thinking that they need to lighten their skin or straighten their hair in order to be considered beautiful. But as you see, there is nothing to improve on here. This young girl is very beautiful, very adorable, very cute, and I'm glad she got this title of being the most beautiful. She deserves it because she is indeed beautiful. So thanks again, Sister Yadina, for sharing these images with us. And with that, I will say shalom.